Hi everyone, welcome back to my Taboo's Voice channel. Today, I'm going to be talking about a meditation that I had today, and what I saw in this meditation was a little boy who was probably 12 or 13 years old or younger. He was leaning on the back of a white wall, curled up in a ball, and right next to him, he was leaning on like a side wall desk. He was looking at something, and he was just pulling his hair out, like in clumps, just pulling and pulling and pulling. And I could see that he has like other injuries on his face too that were patched up. And when I looked at what he was looking, I saw a woman, um, and the woman came straight up to him, in their face to face, and I don't know what she was doing at first, but eventually, what I saw her doing was she put a clear basket over him, and in that moment, like it was kind of crazy, but I felt as if he felt safe being in that clear basket. Like she put the clear basket over his head, covering his whole entire body. That's how tiny he was. And I felt her energy too. And what's crazy is that I could feel that she was spiritual, but she wasn't working for the light. She was working for the dark. And from there, they took me to see how it was like for him growing up at like 3 to 5 years old. And this woman would just continue to keep whispering things in his head and confusing him constantly over and over again. And even at that age, she was putting baskets over his head too. I mean, not just his head, his whole entire body. Yeah, and I think that why he kept on pulling his hair, and I think that the wounds that were on around his face, it wasn't the woman's doing. It was actually his. He was actually self harming himself. Like, I'm not sure what kind of like things she would whisper to him, but from what I felt, it was words that just really made him feel confused, and it was to lower his energy and vibration. I truly like feel like there was no hope, and feeling like very alone, and that was just the way it was gonna be. Um, but that's what she wanted him to feel, but but I think for him it was different. He was just very confused. He didn't like how he was being treated. Yeah, he was frustrated because he couldn't express himself, and it looks like he couldn't express himself to anyone. It seemed like this woman kept him very trapped and isolated from the world, because all I could see was just darkness, and just like almost as if he always felt so trapped. He couldn't go anywhere, and so yeah, so he didn't know any different. Um, but yes, and it brought me back to the first scene that I saw with him curled up in a ball against a wall. And what happened was it was almost as if something lifted the house, like the rooftop off, and grabbed him and took him away. And I just saw him just so free, arms out, and just enjoying the breeze of the air. And when I looked up, like, who, who, at first I thought it was like an airplane, but then it was like a really huge and beautiful white bird. Very big. And yeah, it carried him off, and oh, he was so free, finally, at last, from all that noise and from the person who was terrorizing him. And all he really wanted to just understand what was going on. He really didn't understand what was going on and what her intention for doing it was for. And yeah, at the end, he was saved. He was saved from, I want to say, higher power, higher energy. And this message could possibly be only for a few people, and whoever can relate to this story, you probably went through a lot during your childhood, and there was a lot of confusions and a lot of things that were said to you, towards you, and stayed with you, but you just really didn't know why they were behaving the way they were and saying things that they were saying to you. And I'm sorry that happened. Like, truly, you didn't deserve it, and they were unstable themselves. They were walking in the dark side. Truly, that's what I got from the meditation. Because somebody who walks in the light would not harm anything, anyone. And that is just the truth. Because to harm anyone is like harming yourself. And whatever is happening in your life right now, I want to just say that you are taken care of. The higher energy, and I wouldn't even say source, is coming in and helping you with, it's not even helping you, it's like it's a done deal. They're gonna take care of your situation. You are gonna be so free, and you don't have to worry about what you had to deal with in your past. All your needs and more is gonna be met. It's gonna be taken care of. They are just so proud of you for continue to keep seeking truth and understanding, and not actually cave in and become that monster. Because yes, there's a lot of people that do, and they're just so proud that after all of that, you were able to still like collect yourself and be a beautiful human being, and still have a beautiful heart. And all you wanted was just to experience and be free, to explore. You were held captive for so long, and higher energy and source is saying, no more. We're coming in. You don't have to worry anymore. We're going to take care of you. Trust in the process. Relax. Breathe. You're safe and you're protected now. And you have always been. I love you, and I'll talk to you guys all soon.